Hey guys! People are wondering about the ramifications of taxes with everything that's going on with Anthony Fair of the Timepiece Gentleman. I don't know if he is or he isn't filing his tax returns and paying his taxes, but he probably isn't. But anyway, can Anthony Fair go to jail for not paying taxes? In this video, I'll explore the topic along with some possible scenarios. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Noel Lorenzana. I'm a CPA with decades of experience, and I actually do taxes. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This'll be good. If you have no idea what this topic is about, you can check out this playlist up here, which explains everything, but be sure to come right back. Okay, here's what we know. Anthony Fair owes 44 individuals or businesses $5 million or so. Anthony Fair is also no longer running his business of selling luxury watches. So, if he's not paying them, we can probably assume he's not paying his taxes, allegedly. Am I right? Let's talk about what type of taxes there are. There are federal income taxes he would owe to the IRS or Internal Revenue Service. There are payroll taxes he would owe for having employees. There are sales taxes that he would owe to various states where he met the state sales taxing filing threshold. There are California state income taxes and franchise fee taxes that he would owe to the state of California. I think it's safe to say that if he's not paying watch consignors for their watches, he's probably not paying these taxing agencies for taxes owed to them. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. So the next question that comes up is, how much could he actually owe? First up is federal income taxes. These are taxes he would owe to the United States federal government. If he doesn't return the watches or repay the $5 million, then that's presumably taxable income according to the IRS. Allow me to explain. So just to clarify, Anthony says that the $5 million he owes to people is a debt, but it's not. It's theft, plain and simple. These people he took the watches from didn't agree to lend him money. They agreed to have him sell their watch on consignment and get paid after it was sold, right? Think about it. It's not debt, it's theft. Okay, so what does the IRS have to say about taxability of theft? Let's go to Google. Is theft taxable income? IRS? Question mark. Aha! This isn't authoritative, but I agree with this. Let's read. Stolen property. If you steal property, you must report its fair market value and your income in the year you steal it, unless in the same year you return it to its rightful owner. It's funny but true. Thieves must pay income tax on stolen property they keep or face tax evasion charges. Okay, there you have it. Anthony Fair potentially owes federal and state income taxes on $5 million at the maximum rate of 37%. Here's the federal tax table. Okay, let's do the math. We have $5 million times 37%. That's $1.85 million. Owed to the IRS. If that's not paid when due, then you have penalties and interest, which over the collections period can just about double that amount to $3.7 million. That's pretty crazy if you think about it. Next up is payroll taxes. I have no idea how much his payroll tax liability might be, but what I do know is, when running a business, taxes is the last thing desperate business owners worry about. So they often borrow from payroll tax deposits. And this is a big no-no since owners can be held personally liable for money owed to the IRS for payroll tax liabilities. This is also called the trust fund recovery penalty. Let's talk about sales taxes. Each state has its own sales tax filing requirement. Basically, if you meet the threshold, then you're required to collect and remit sales taxes to that state. It's complex and it's not something I care to specialize in. But with the millions of dollars in sales since 2022, he's likely met the filing threshold in many states. For a lot of states, the dollar amount threshold is $100,000. That could be like one Richard Mille watch. Anthony made a video about this and he knows about the filing requirements, but as you know, knowing and doing can be two totally different things. If you want to learn more about that, check out my other video up here. Next up, let's talk about California income taxes. California is one of the toughest states when it comes to income taxes. Why is this? Well, partly, the California Franchise Tax Board is very tough to deal with. They want their money and they don't play around. A California LLC whose total income is between $1 million and $5 million are charged an LLC fee of $6,800. In addition to that, their state income tax rates are as follows. For income over $1 million, let's do the math. 5 million times the maximum tax rate of 13.3% is $665,000. That's a pretty good chunk of change. So it's clear that Anthony Fair of the Timepiece Gentleman probably has some tax issues going forward. But can he go to jail for this? Speaking strictly from the IRS's point of view, typically, failure to pay taxes does not result in jail time. It's considered a misdemeanor and usually results in fines. But, as we saw with the recent Hunter Biden case, a misdemeanor failure to pay can be escalated to a felony in some cases. According to the Department of Justice, those involve individuals who fail to file tax returns or pay a tax, but who also commit acts of tax evasion or obstruction. In that case, the charges would be brought as felonies. That's from Kelly Phillips, the tax girl on Forbes. She's great, check her out. In other words, I believe someone like Anthony Fair, who's stolen $5 million, could go to jail in the event that he has not paid their taxes and not filed their tax return. With Anthony Fair, I don't know if he is or he isn't. I'm just speculating for the sake of discussion. Truthfully, this is above my pay grade and my level of comfort, if I'm being honest. But anyone in this situation would be wise to seek out a tax attorney. I wish Anthony the best of luck with earning money to repay the money he stole from his consignors. And let's be completely clear, it's not a debt because he didn't borrow the money. When you take something that doesn't belong to you, that's stealing, it's theft. Agree, disagree? Please share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. You know I love responding to all of your comments. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more content like this one. On this channel, I like to share my thoughts and insights, and I usually talk about taxes and accounting topics for small business owners. If you want to know more about that, check out my free ebook on 10 tips to simplify your taxes. Link is down below in the description. Also check out these other Timepiece Gentleman videos that I think you'll enjoy. Up next. Have a nice day.